Hey guys, how's it going? We've got our first hatch. That little one there.
I'm gonna head back inside.
Okay. With the mohawk, the little bouffant hairdo, that's a silky. As you can see, it's got feathery feet. And then there's a little black one there. It's got feathery feet. It might be a Wyandotte, however you say it. But the bouffant hairdo one there is definitely a silky. We've got at least 2 of those that have hatched out. And then we've got a couple of others. There. Make no sudden movements and they might come up to you. That little guy there has feathers on his feet too. He's got furry feet. He's very cute. I didn't have any crumbles. They weren't supposed to hatch for another 8 days, so I was caught unaware. So I blendered up some regular pellets so that they could have something to eat. I know they've got like 24 to 48 hours that they can live off their yolk or whatever, but I like to put some food in there so that they get in the habit of pecking and scratching and doing their chicken thing. If anybody knows what's wrong with Pez over there, the one with the flip top head, please comment and let me know, because I have never seen that before. It just tumbles over sometimes and looks backwards a lot. I don't know. So if you know what it is, I thought we might euthanize it, but then my 19-year-old son said that no, we should love it and take care of it and let it be our chicken forever. And so he and I rarely agree on anything, and I don't want to fight on this. So I'm just gonna let nature take its course, and if it makes it, it makes it, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't have the heart to kill an animal if I don't have to. And I'm not going to eat that little nugget, so. Oh, what are you fussing about? He's fussing. Did you hear him fuss? He was fussing at the others. I don't know. Somebody made him mad. But they're carrying on. They're having issues. This is what's called the pecking order, y'all. We're working it out. Work it out, my guys. But anyway, thought you guys might like to see our new little chicks. They came out a bit early, so I think my friend Balinda gave them to me, and I think maybe one of her hens might have been setting on them, and she just wasn't aware. Uh-oh. Got a little hole in my wire, don't I? I think I got a little hole in my wire. I'm going to have to scooch that patch over a bit. I thought I had it completely covered, but maybe not. This is an older breeder box, but the only other ones we have on the property are 5 stories, and I only have 14 chicks. I'll scooch over. Here, scooch over here. Let me move this screen. I got a little patch to cover that bad spot. At least, is it a bad spot? I thought I saw somebody's foot go through. Maybe not. Maybe I was imagining it. I don't know. There is a hole underneath that waterer, and that's why I put a little patch of hardware cloth on it and put the waterer in its place so that they wouldn't fall in it. And so I was looking for any other bad spots. There they go. I dipped all their beaks in the water so that they knew where the water was. Oh my goodness. Shake it off, buddy. Shake it off. I have been wanting silkies for the longest, but we have hawks out here real bad. I've hatched these out, and I think what I'm going to do is keep them in the coop so that the hawks and the falcons can't tote them off. because that's what they like to do with smaller birds like bantams and any small breed. Actually, they've flown off with ducks before. They've taken off with my Peking ducks, and they claw them up really badly. But, yeah. But my Muscovy ducks are too big for all that noise, so they have not been able to take those guys off. And they breed fast enough to keep their numbers up. So I actually have more Muscovy ducks right now than I do chickens. I can't tell you exactly how many because they don't all come to the same place to roost. They pretty much own the place and let us live here. But they're friendly. I've fed them raisins since they were T90 and bread occasionally. Oh, don't fight over it. There's enough for everybody. So, they're peopled. Muscovies are actually nice ducks. They don't chase you down like mean old geese do and stuff. And it depends on how you raise an animal. Oftentimes, if you raise them to be friendly toward people and you bring them treats and things like that, they tend to be nicer than those that don't know people and are defending their eggs and things like that. Now, they'll hiss at you, but that's just how they talk for the most part. Isn't that right, guys? Some birds peep, and some birds cheep, and some birds hiss. That's just the nature of it. Yeah. Since this barnyard mix is from my friend Balinda, I know that she had a couple of Russian chickens, so I'm thinking that's where the brown ones with the furry feet are coming in. I think they might be descendants of the Russians. She traded me those, and I gave her some fig trees because she had too many chickens and way too many roosters. And I think that black and white one right there, the black with the yellow head and the furry feet, I think that's a Wyandotte. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. I hope not to offend, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll see what we've got once they feather out and get to be juveniles. I expect I'll get some fun stuff because these are not from my barnyard. This is from a friend of mine's barnyard. So I'll have to share some eggs with her when my hens get to laying good and in full laying mode. So she can get some of my chicks if she wants. Or I can hatch them out, either way. I don't think she has an incubator, come to think of it. But yeah, that's my little guys. This is their debut. Say hey, little guys. Yeah, but if you know what's wrong with Pez, please let us know. I have no idea. I've only ever seen that once. And the bird died of natural causes within 24 hours. So I don't know that Pez has a long life expectancy. But I didn't expect him to make it to today. But he's still here. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. Other than Pez, everybody seems pretty frisky. Alright, you guys. Good night.